Yes, we are back today to discuss a very important message. I want to give this specific message to the Muslim community globally. You know, there is this big issue regard to understanding the mind of God, the mind of Allah. And I believe every Muslim out there wants peace and wants to go to Jannah and doesn't want to come to destruction. But there is a great misunderstanding that has been promoted by the extremists, by the jihadists. Let me make something clear here about jihad in Quran, jihad in Islam. You know, Quran Al-Baqarah 256 made it clear that there is no compulsion in religion. You know, if you go by that text, it means that all Islamic countries, all Islamic nations should not, or any Muslim should kill an unbeliever. By this particular text, no Muslim should take a sword to kill a non-Muslim. It doesn't matter whether, in the last video I said that the jihadists are mad in the sense that they claim that they are worshipping the God of Abraham, meaning the God of the Israelites. They claim that they are worshipping the God of Moses, the God of the Jews. They also claim they are worshipping the God of Jesus, Isa, Prophet Isa, which is also the God of the Christian. But to Prophet Muhammad. If that is the case, they are wrong for a Muslim or jihadist Muslim to kill a Christian or a Jew in the name of Christians are Jews are infidel. Because if you go by that analysis, the only difference is Muhammad, Moses, and Jesus, but Allah the same. So if Allah is one and send his message to different prophets, why do you kill those who follow the teaching of the other prophet? You must be mad. For you to worship Allah but not through Muhammad doesn't make you an infidel. For you to worship Allah through Moses does not make you an infidel. So Jews are not infidels. If I'm to go by Islamic teaching. Now, Christians may have their own too, which I'm going to address. Another form of manipulation. The Jews too have their own too, which I will also want to address. But in this very video, I want to make this correction to the Islamic war. Jihadists are wrong. Now, I mentioned a verse in Quran Al-Baqarah 256 that said there is no compulsion in religion, which means the Quran is saying that a man is free anywhere in the world to worship whosoever he wants to worship, and then is not to be punished by another Muslim or a Muslim government. So it is wrong for Pakistan to kill a non-Muslim. It is wrong for execution by any authority on earth on non-Muslims. However, I want to make something clear. Quran also make a point, chapter 8 and other verses, and Quran made it clear that when you meet the infidel, kill them. And other verses, the sword verses that permit the execution of those who are enemies of Allah. This is where the concept of jihad comes from. Let me make it clear here. Maybe you don't understand. But if you are to go by the teaching of the Torah, where you will say the beginning of understanding of the message, the teaching of the God of Abraham, go to the Jewish people are the first. Like what the Quran made it clear, tell the Muslims that they should go, if they don't understand the teaching, they should go and ask the Jews and the Christians, who are the people of the book. So let's go to the Torah. If we are to talk about the Torah and the understanding, see, God did not in any way condemn an unbeliever and that he should be killed. But this is what the Quran, the Muslims should know, what God wants them to know, is this. God declared war for a political system, for a government system that is against Allah, not war against an individual person who refuses to worship Allah. So Boko Haram killing people in villages is wrong. So I want to categorically make this point clear. Let all the ISIS, let all the Boko Harams, let all the Talibans, let all the Al-Qaeda, all of them come together to declare war on North Korea. Kim Jong-un is the only president in the world, the last time I checked, who said that whoever worship Allah, who worship Jesus, who worship God, who worship the God of Abraham, or any other religion should be put to death or be given a corporal punishment. His country is clearly stating no permission to worship of Allah. His country is politically against it. So if the jihadists want to do jihad, please meet Kim Jong-un and say you want to go to war on you, or unless you allow religion to be permissible in North Korea. Outside of that is madness. I don't know the kind of brainwashing that is happening in today's world. I want you to know what Allah, the true Allah, wants you to know is don't wage war against an individual person to kill him because he does not believe in your God. But you can wage war against a political system who you believe is imperialistic, which you believe is dictatorship against the order of God, the order of truth. You are welcome to do that. So I am calling on all possible Muslims, all Muslims, all Christians to come and be part of the universal nation. That will be a force on earth that will guarantee the freedom of all mankind to worship of one God, and not imposing anything, and then will forbid any nation that will say, if you worship Allah, be killed. Support the rise of the universal nation as a Muslim. Support the rise of a universal nation as a Christian. Support the rise of a universal nation as a Jew. Support the rise of a universal nation as a person on earth who loves truth, so that we can declare an order of peace, bringing liberty, peace, and freedom to all mankind. Peace to you as you understand the message of the light. I am the president of the universal nation. I am the Son of Christ. I am rising for the declaration of one Africa. A universal nation is gathering all people to unite for declaration of one state of Africa. For a declaration and Zionization of the land of Israel and all countries belonging to Christians, Muslims that believe in the reign of the Messiah. and believe in one God. We are calling for a Zionist state. We are calling for the building of also the third temple. We are also calling for the liberation of every nation on earth to receive independence. Nations that have been marginalized by other people and other nations. We want peace and freedom to you all. Shalom and peace to all. Assalamu alaikum.